Hello everyone! I have an update for you. This is the Japanese Ryokan, the Hotspring Hotel DIY kit that I have been working on. This is by CuteBee. And I have another structure to show you today. Well, finished structure. I showed you parts of it in the last video. And I finally assembled and put the vines on. And I can show you that today. So let me show you in the manual what it's supposed to look like. So here before, we already talked about making this hot spring structure and this kind of trellis style top roof that goes with the lantern there. And it's been assembled now, and I've started on the decorations. Well, I finished the decorations, but here is a vine setup that they have you put using these crepe paper here, just twisting it a bit, and then you kind of wind it around, gluing it in different spots to get it to stick. And then they want you to attach these tiny leaves throughout the piece, which were a little difficult because they always want to lean and fall. So you try to get them in different directions, and you put them on and they go, "Oh, no thank you." So you have to come back as they're drying and tilt them up again and get them to stick. Here they have these kind of, I don't know if they're like berries, like grapes or flowers. I'm not sure what they're supposed to imitate, but they're kind of like a styrofoam painted with some paint. And they want you to put those throughout the piece. But I didn't really like how they looked. I didn't think they looked very natural. At first I tried painting them, but my acrylic paint would just pick up the paint already there, which I assume was also acrylic, and would blend. So then, like, for example, if I tried to paint them pink, it would end up as like a rusty orange color, and no matter how much paint I tried to layer on it, it just would always mix. So I gave up on those and decided to do some plasticky flowers that I had bought at like the dollar store here, which is a 100 yen shop here. But I'll show you that in just a moment. So here's a little bit of the layout they want you to do. My crepe paper, as I twisted them, ended up a little longer than theirs, so I had to kind of improvise and work a little extra vine work on there with mine. But I think it turned out all right, and I'll give you a show that here. So let me pull it up. Here it is. So from the top view, side view, this is the leg they wanted you to wind down. But I did another on this side because I had so much extra length with the crepe paper. And I chose these kind of pink and orangey gold flowers to tie with the gold and yellow colors that I have had a little bit here and there of in this piece. Same with the pink. All right. I think it turned out pretty good, and I'm going to try to incorporate some of these flowers in with other ones in the display to kind of tie it together. So hopefully that will turn out good. All right, but I wanted to also show you some of the other flowers I updated. So while I was buying flowers at the dollar store, I found some really cute dried flowers that I decided to incorporate into the piece. So for example, this one before had just these sticks with the yellow, or not yellow, sorry, with the pink kind of crumbly texture. And they were okay, but I needed more to this. So I added some fake flower pieces here, and in the front to make it, more, more realistic, more full, and hopefully it will look good in the piece. I took some of those flowers and added in some of the pink vases as well. So here in the vanity, I did a little bit of those flowers. Kind of see here, maybe. Oh, there we go. And then there's some hanging flowers over here that I've not yet assembled the wall hangings, but I have the vases that were already made, so I went ahead and added some pink flowers to those. So here you can see they will also bring some cohesiveness of the pink flowers in the piece. Lastly, I also had orange flowers that I found at the shop and added some of those to this bedside stand and the main display table, as well as these little kind of bloom pieces that I found as well. So these are actually real dried flowers, and yeah, I just kind of cut little pieces of them off and stuck them in there and glued them on. So pretty simple, and I think it gives some more oomph to the piece, some texture, and makes it look more realistic. All right, one closer look at that. This one I'd showed previously. It had some white flowers in there, but I wanted more, so I added these orange ones now. Okay, well that's all I have to show you today, folks. Next will be the entrance kind of gate in the piece. You can see here, so look forward to that. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment if you can. As always, thank you for watching and have a nice day.